Hi, Marshall families. My name is Lawrence Ortiguera, or as your students know me, Mr. Law. I am your student's 8th grade science teacher. And let's start off right off the bat. Sorry I cannot be here tonight with you. My wife is 39 weeks pregnant tomorrow, and we received word from her doctor that they are moving up her delivery date to tomorrow. So we don't know if it's going to be in the morning or in the afternoon, so just out of precaution, just in case we need to go to the hospital early, I'm going to be preparing with my family. This is our second child, and if you had an older child with me last year or had me for science 7th grade, you know that we had our first child last year. So our family of 3 is going to be a family of 4. But anyways, I just wanted to put together a short video just so that we don't miss out on getting to know each other and setting up expectations for this school year. I just wanted to do a quick walkthrough of my classroom since you're not able to see for the back to school night. Here is what your students see on a daily basis. Yes, this is a science classroom, but I do love art. Most of the artwork that's in my classroom is from former students. I am an avid runner. I like to do, now being a parent, I've not run as much, but I am planning to do my first full marathon next year. I'm also a big Padre fan, as you can see up here. Raised in San Diego. And I also, a little bit about me, I have 2 corgis at home. So those are Loki and Thor. And other than that, as you can see, we have a lot of models this year on my walls. That is going to be one of our major focuses, is modeling the scientific process and the scientific inquiry process. What your students have been doing, and please ask them about it. They've been modeling the scientific process with canister rockets. So I'm not going to go into it. But here are a couple of examples of the models from that. And please ask them about it, because either on Wednesday or today on Thursday, they will be conducting experiments. We have done rockets in the past. And then also I try to do one major project a semester. If you look up here, we are going to be studying space and the solar system afterwards. So sometime in October, we are going to put together a science symposium. In second semester, we dive into physics. Last year, our students built mousetrap cars. So here's an example of one. We have done also egg drop projects and jumping cars or flying cars. There's a couple of examples up there. Here are the areas of study for this year. As you can see, we have 10 units spanning from the solar system to a little bit of biology with natural selection and evolutionary history. Around Unit 7 is second semester, when we hit physics really hard for almost the whole semester. And not listed is at the end. Our 11th unit is our sexual health education program. Mr. Olds will be sending out an email about that shortly. Our grading scale shown here is similar to years past in science. As you can see with citizenship, this is the same across the board, where everybody starts off with an M. Students can earn an E, which is an exceeds. And they can also earn an I or a U. This year is very important, especially students who are trying to go to the East Coast 8th grade trip in the summer, or just simple things like walking or going on field trips. We have Falcon Day at the end of, or sometime in the middle of second semester. So citizenship grade is very important. Also, as you can see there, below that is our academic grading scale. A 3 is proficient, and that is what we would say is grade level. Students can work towards a 4, which is advanced. And students who are still working would get a 2. And if they just start off the work, that would be a 1. Now, I will also admit that this does not translate very well into PowerSchool. We have, as a science department, chosen to do standards-based grading, which is the reason why we have a 4-point scale. So in PowerSchool, the 4 lines up with an A, the 3 lines up with a B, 2 lines up with a C, a 1 lines up with a D, and a 0 lines up with an F. However, the percentages are going to be different because we are going off of a 4-point scale and not a 100-point scale. Last but not least, I'd like to ask if you have any expertise or have any friends in industry who are any experts in any of the fields that we're going to be studying this year. Please contact me. I'd love to partner with community members and with other places just to enhance the experience that your students are receiving here in class. As always, if you have any questions, please feel free to email me. And again, I'm sorry that I can't be here with you tonight, but hopefully you got a sense of what your students are doing in science. Thank you, and again, hope you have a great 8th grade year.